Welcome everyone to my back step. I'm going out and about. Left the truck there, car, whatever you want to call it. And I am heading into the woods. Not for a long day, just for a little bit of a trip. I got a pew pew with me, and that's my reason for going. I'm gonna do some pew pewing. Yep. Might have a little bowl up. We'll see. I forgot about this water. Good thing is, this time of the day, the ground is pretty solid. So I'll get back with you. I'm just getting into the woods. Oh, I missed this. Oh, how I missed this. Birch trees. One over here got a bit of bark on it. I'll hold some of this off, put in my pocket. There is still some snow in the woods. I can hear some animals. Something big walked through here a while ago. Moose. They're old. Listen to that. People walk here too, look. Not a very big person. But a person. Oh. Somebody lost some glasses. Maybe a nest. If it's not natural, something's nest in there. It could be a natural growth. Sometimes I've seen them like that, but most times it's nests. Interesting, the things that you see when you're going around. Lots of scuff marks here. I'm almost to a spot now where I'm going to be able to set up for a little bit. And I even bring a seat with me. I'll show you when I get there. Alright, here's where I'm going to set up. I'll be up here on this knoll. Right here. I'm going to overlook this. And I'm going to set my target over in there. That tree. That's where I'm going to try to get with it. That is maybe 150, 200 yards. I might set one closer too. I'll see. Here's some of the perils with doing stuff like this. I got these new boots so I wouldn't get wet. When I stepped here to put my target up, there's a hole in there. I went up to my knee. So this foot's now wet. And it's cold out. I'm gonna see how cold it gets. I'm still gonna go shooting for a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna set that one target up and go back there a bit and shoot at it. Yo. I didn't want that today. I avoided all the water coming down across this whole thing, only to get here and go up to my frickin' knee. Yay. Alright, so from here, I'm about 100 yards. That's gonna about do it. So I'm gonna find a little way to sit up here with these trees because this is a dry patch. I'm still on the marsh, but this is a dry patch here. And I'll see how it does from here. Look at this, guys. I have missed this. Alrighty, I'll get back with you in a little bit. I'm gonna go shooting for a little while. Alrighty, new deal. I'm moving up on a knoll. It's too hard to get comfortable here. And I need a better way to sight in my rifle because it's not working. Nope, it needs to be sighted in. Oh, shortcuts are not always the easiest. But they are shorter. Here we go. Let's see. Right here looks good. Maybe not. I gotta go back a bit. Okay, here we are again. Up here. And this is where I'm gonna work on sighting my rifle. It's far enough away. About 150 yards. This gun is good for it, I know that. I'll get back with you in a little bit. Well, I bought a bore sighter for my guns. And I used that to sight it in a bit. It's no good for this gun. I was too close, I didn't have anywhere far to put the sight. Sighting this in with actual bullets is the way to go. You don't need no special tools or nothing to adjust the scope. It's got the little hand clicks on it. Just going to take another couple of shots and see how it goes. My foot is dried on the outside, inside is still wet, but I'm not overly cold, so that's a bonus. I might be able to make a cup of tea or something here in a minute. Yeah, I'll get back with you now in a minute. Well, now I got all the real fun stuff done. I'm gonna move down a bit, I think. I'm gonna sit and make a cup of tea now. And try out some of my new stuff that I got. I've done this up like a kit. So I'll show you that here now. First thing I gotta do is I'll collect a whole bunch of these twigs. I'm going to trusty leather gloves. A whole bunch down here. Grab. Right. There. Here, I can break it off. Stuff will burn hot. In case you're wondering, I have a twig stove with me today, but it's a different one. It's not my normal stove that I've always had. Some nice dry wood here. Perfect stuff for the twig stove. That might do me. I'm gonna move my seat now down in this little gully. Gully, listen to me. Gully. Little groove in the rocks. Oh. I'll dig out some of this, like so. Somebody buried something there. Whoops. There we go. Off to the side a little bit. So let me show you this little kit that I made. Back. Basically all I did, I took my pot and in here I got my fork and spoon. I believe that's salt. But I've got two different types of stoves in here. I got the chemical stove and I got my little twig stove. This is a new twig stove that my wife bought me. So that's the one I'm going to be using. She bought me the chemical stove too. But what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to take these blocks out. And I'm going to put that down as a base for my stove. Now here's the stove. My very first time using this, as you can probably tell, it's not charred in any way, shape, or form. And there we have a little stove. This one has the little window too, so I can keep feeding it. And it does fit on there, oops, rather nicely. Back in a bit. Here we go. As long as I don't drop it over the bank, I gotta fix the leg on the back. Hang on, guys. There we go. Now I won't drop it over the bank. I've been chasing my camera down over the bank. That'll be fun. Now, I did put a lighter in this pocket. Here. Move that up. Get my birch bark. And throw the whole works of it in. I don't need to worry too much about breaking up too much sticks. I'll break them up as I need them, but I do need to get a bit for the start. Twig stoves are really efficient, guys. If you haven't used them, or if you don't know much about them, I would definitely consider getting one, trying it out. Use it in your backyard. Use it on your back step. Just make sure you put a rock or something underneath them, because they do need that support underneath. The fire protection. Now, water. I bring with me 2 bottles of water. One to cook, one to make tea, and one to pour on the ground when I'm done, but I might not even need that. I'm going to give my pot a rinse out first, because some of that chemical stuff was in it. So this is 500 milliliters water. It's 1 bottle. Start getting some sticks in there on top. This has been way too long coming, guys. Let's get that on now. A little bit precarious. Even if you were stuck, you could use this to generate yourself a little bit of heat. And there we go. I got my little bag of tricks. Tricks are for kids. Sweetener. For those of you who haven't guessed it as of yet, I was diagnosed with diabetes. Yeah. Smoky. Which is not fun, but it's not life-ending. Get rid of some of the smoke. That's what I was afraid of. Just lost about half of my water. I guess I'm only having a half a cup of tea. Sitting the stove on that little box is not working. Fire's hot, guys. Fire's hot. Other news. It's these accidents that make the videos. Hey guys. Too bad you didn't see it. Bun my finger. Okay, tea bag. Whitener. Lid. Second bottle of water. Not adding the full thing, just a little bit. Now, twigs for the twig stove. That's wet. That's wet. Let's put my gloves on to break these up. Actually getting warm sitting here, guys. So before it does anything else. Yeah, my arms are wet, they're getting warm. I can just pull this over my back if it starts getting cold, but I need to cool off and dry out. All that stress of using the twig stove has got me warm. No. Big thing with these is you just got to keep feeding them. They're hungry little buggers. But like any fire, you can go from little tiny twigs up to the bigger stuff. Just try to avoid anything that's damp. The water is already steaming mad, so I don't need much more. Just for you guys, I'm gonna make it rapidly boil though.